Hello friends, I'm Tim Wildsmith, and in this video we're going to be looking at a really cool CSB Bible that's single column, filled with beautiful artwork. It's called the Adorned Bible from Holman Bibles. Okay, the Adorned Bible from Holman. It's a CSB, single column, gold accents on the page, and it's got the illustrations from Gustave Doré, which are also in the Bibles from Humble Lamb, the Cambridge Family Chronicle Bible, so some really cool kind of classic illustrations that a lot of Bibles include. I recently did a really fun unboxing video where I didn't exactly know what was going to be in the box from Holman Bibles, and these two Adorned Bibles were two of the Bibles. There's 4 Bibles in there total. These 2 were in there. And I got a lot of comments on that video from people who were like, oh, I really like to look at that. And I was like, yeah, so do I. I mean, it ticks a lot of boxes for me personally. I am a single column fan. I am a fan of art and things like that. So when I flipped through this Bible for the first time, the typesetting in general, it appealed to me in a cool way. And so I wanted to do a full review of this one so you could get a closer look and we could really focus on the inside of this Bible, because that's what it's all about. It's about finding a Bible that you're going to enjoy reading, that's going to draw you in. I think this Bible has a lot of ways that it can do that. So, and I like that it's unique, right? Single column art. I mentioned that a couple times. There's just some things they chose to do with this design that are different than a lot of other Bibles, and I really appreciate it when publishers do that sort of thing. So I'm going to do an overhead now and show you this Bible. It's really, really cool. Before we dive in, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. This is the CSB Adorned Bible from Holman. Okay, here's the black leather touch edition. This does come in this really nice box. It has this little wrap around it. So it says Adorned Bible featuring illustrations by Gustave Doré. There's all the features on the back of it. This is a very nice, sturdy box that this comes in. Looks really great, matches the Bible really well. So you have a couple of different leather touch editions. I'm going to bring this guy in. This is the cloth over board edition. You have a couple of different cloth over board editions. Same look and feel, but you see it's slightly different. It's a hardcover. It's got square cut pages versus round cut pages, but everything else on the inside is going to be pretty much the same. I'm going to use the black edition as our kind of guide here for walking through this Bible. So looks really nice. This one says Holy Bible on the cover. This is not raised up or anything. It's flat in there, but it looks really good. Nice and even. Has a perimeter stitch around the outside. I like the leather touch from Holman. So you see it says CSB Adorned Bible, Christian Standard Bible, and Holman. And on the back you get that same design, really clean on the back. Inside, paste down liner. Very, very smooth. Very clean. On there, you get a couple of thin 1/4-inch ribbons there, black and gold, which really matches the look and the feel of this really well. As far as the Bible, this is a big, thick Bible. It's 6 inches wide, it's 9 inches tall, and with the cover, it's about 1.75 inches thick. So it's a big, thick Bible. It does have a Smythsonian binding, which is good because I think it's going to hold up really well over time. I forgot to show you that it does come with this kind of coppery, goldish art gilding on the pages. It looks very, very nice. In person, this looks really sharp. I mean, it's hard to tell sometimes on video, but this is very appealing to me. It has more of a copper than a gold hue to it. So let me set the box aside, and we'll open this up. Presentation page, title page. Here's your copyright page, CSB Adorned Bible. It's got the 2020 edition of the CSB text, designed by 2K Denmark using the Bible serif. There's the 4 different options that it comes in. So black and gold leather touch, forest green, and charcoal cloth over board. The one I showed you was the charcoal, printed in China by R.R. Donnelly. There you see this has got that gold accents on the page. That's going to be a theme throughout everything. So this is your contents and your books of the Bible. You have an index of all the Doré illustrations, which is nice to have. If you're like, oh, I remember the one with the sword, you can come in here and kind of look it up. Little vignettes right there. I think the vignettes are going to be the half-page ones. An intro to the CSB. Again, you can see this is going to be a single column Bible. Tells you all about the CSB and how it works, abbreviations. And then you get into the text. You see it lies open right here. Genesis, single column. This is a 10-point Bible serif typeface. They don't tell us how thick the paper is, but it's pretty opaque. I love this single column design. You see it has a gold accent for the chapter titles. It also has the book titles. The drop cap there, so in the beginning, that's an I. That looks really cool. And then you're also going to notice that the verse numbers are gold. I mentioned this, I noticed this in the unboxing video. They don't pop off the page. This feels to me more like they're there, but they're not super distracting. So if you wanted to really immerse yourself in the text, kind of like a reader's Bible, I like this a lot because you can see them, but they're not really breaking things up. You're also going to notice this gold text right here for chapter 3, or verse 3. I figured this out as I was doing the unboxing video, that the gold text correlates to one of the illustrations. So we pop over here and we go, so verse 3 says, "Then God said, let there be light, and there was light." And then we have the Genesis 1:3 illustration, "Let there be light." So next time we get a gold text, so here's 3:24, so then 3:24 is going to be in gold. So then 4 verses 3 through 5 is in gold, so we know these pages are a little stuck together. This brand new Bible straight out of the box. Let me see if I can get this separated. There we go. So there's 4 verses 3 through 5. I like the way the illustrations are printed. I like the way the text reads on the page and the single column design. It's really a readable 10-point typeface. Let me just kind of show you this. It's kind of grayscale imagery, but you still get that texture in there. You still get some of the nuance of these images, even with the way that it's printed. I think this looks really nice on the page. And again, the typesetting is really lovely and really conducive for just sitting down and reading the Bible. I'm not going to base my sole Bible decision on does it have pictures, right? But I like that these are there to kind of offset the text a little bit. There you see, I'm just flipping through and I catch a bunch of these. They're also really well done where when you flip to the next page, it's pretty opaque paper. So even though there's an image on this side, you go over here, you can see that down here, but up there under the text, not super distracting, really, really easy to read. So one thing you'll notice is that the page numbers and the page headers are at the bottom of the page. So there's the page number down there. This is telling you where you are, 1 Chronicles 15 and 16. That's there. So all told, single column text block, pretty straightforward. There are over 200 illustrations. This is called line art illustrations by Gustave Doré. You also notice it's got some wider margins everywhere. So in a normal section of the text, that's about a 1-inch margin out there, even more on some of this poetic settings. But you have space there. And then they also put the textual footnotes and things like that in this margin. So you have some of that additional study material, things like that. So here's Luke chapter 10, verses 33 and 34, the parable of the Good Samaritan. Really beautiful illustration there. So it's not just a single column Bible with pictures. It does have some of those footnotes. It's got these drop caps. I'm very impressed with this. I saw this on the Holman website, the Lifeway website. I was like, oh, this looks like something I'm going to be into because I do like art. I like single column Bibles. I think this is going to be a unique way to read the Bible. And now that I have it in person, I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. So get to the end of Revelation. Comes on page 1795. So it is a big, thick Bible. But let's see here. Chapter 21, verses 10 and 11. That's the last image in there. And then we go to, you get a concordance, a 3-column concordance. That gold text kind of continues through there. No maps or anything. It just ends after the concordance. So overall, again, like I've said this 3 or 4 times now, I like the typesetting, single column, nice to read, unique little text, and then you add in the Doré illustrations and things like that. It makes it a really cool, interesting, artistic Bible, and I really like it. So there you have it, the Adorned Bible. These turned out really great. I would love to know what you think, so leave a comment and let me know. If you have any questions, you can drop those in the comments as well, and I will get back to you with an answer. As always, I'm going to put some links in the video description to where you can purchase one of these, so check those out. I'm also going to put links to Bible Review Blog on Instagram and Facebook. If you're on social media, we'd love to have you over there on Instagram and Facebook, so come find us and follow along. Before you go, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. There's more great videos here on my channel, reviews like this, unboxing videos, lots of fun Bible-related content. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.